not to be dirty or mean-spirited or political, just silly.
And I guess the only really other brother act I know that was kind of comedy, the Smothers Brothers.
Yeah, they were great.
Speaking of what, we're doing not to change the topic, but Smothers Brothers, we're doing a little telethon thing for Church Health Center.
On September 2nd at Rocket Science Audio, and it's right by Murphy's. They're on Madison.
Sure.
And it's September 2nd, and we're going to be, like, we've been trying to model ourselves after we're Smothers Brothers. We're going to kind of MC it, and so there's going to be a lot of music and comedy there. That's September 2nd.
Yeah, that was always what they got me to do in the talent show roll around. I got to be the MC.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And now, the guy with no talent will be introducing the people.
Well, you don't have to prepare your own set.
No.
You can do whatever you want.
You can. And if somebody's really bad, you just come out and look at the audience and go, hey, it's not my fault.
Yeah, most of good MC, most of their material is going to come from what happened just
exactly.
prior.
Yeah, you just
that energy.
Kind of weave your way into it. Mm-hmm. They're going to be... where you want to see these two guys. Twin Face Kline will be at Rock for Love September 5th to the 7th. But you're going to be at what venue again?
We'll be at the Church Health Center
at the
office on Crosstown, like next to that America.
Yeah, right by the America building
and the High Tone.
From 5 to 10.
And a lot of the comics are like emceeing the musical shows and stuff. So it's really a hybrid of music and comedy coming together for the Church Health Center. So it's beautiful. It's very inspiring.
We were able to take a tour of the Church Health Center a couple of weeks ago, and it's mind-blowing. It's such a beautiful thing that Memphis has.
Well, it is. Dr. Scott Morris, we were all very, very blessed when he decided to move here with his wife 25 years ago and come here and start his dream. And it has just evolved into, I can't wait for Crosstown to be completed.
My mind can't even wrap around how beautiful that building's going to be.
And it's going to be. It's going to contain all of their clinics, the health center, the everything, and then there'll also be student housing for people at UT. There will be other apartments. I mean, it's going to be really a community.
And that wellness center they have, where they have the gym and the pool, that's glorious. That's incredible.
Well, it's all state of the art too, and they just charge you basically what you can afford to pay to go there. And
they don't cut any corners.
No.
Like you said, it's state of the art.
When I first went there, I thought I was okay. I was going to go in there, be like old couches with the stuffing kind of coming out.
Old exercise bike from the 80s.
Yeah, broken, and
it's the opposite.
Treadmill would be just a treadmill that didn't work, and it's all state of the art, and it's very safe environment. So people that want to walk or jog, especially older folks, go there. They don't have to worry about where their neighborhood is. They come there and they get the track that goes around the inside.
Some people just go there to walk.
And they have a meditation garden, which is really nice.
Yeah, the meditation thing. I was always I tried that, but about 2 or 3 minutes in, I always kind of go, okay, that's enough of that.
Yeah, I haven't levitated yet.
I would love to.
Still in this third dimension.
I always get a little frightened in my dreams when I start that because I go, whoa. That's enough.
I need a good mantra. That's my problem. Call the Maharishi and get a good mantra.
Gotta have a good mantra.
Gotta have a mantra. Well, what we got? We got about 30 seconds. You don't have time to get into another one. So, when you travel and you tell people you're from Memphis and you're on the road, do you always get a reaction?
Oh yeah, and it depends. Like a lot of younger people know that. Like now, Memphis it's really known for having a good music scene.
Absolutely.
And a comedy scene. And so a lot of people think it's cool. It's kind of like a badge of honor because we're so proud to be from Memphis. And Memphis has so much going for it right now.
Well, and that's what this show's about, and that's what we've been doing now for going into our 4th year, is said, there's nobody out there that's really talking about all the really great things going on in Memphis. I'm do news in the morning and just go, okay, here's who got shot last night, and it's so much more than that, and that's what we talk about, and we'll talk more about that and the Rock for Love concert coming up, and more from Twin Face Kline. And it will actually tell you what their first names are when we come back. Hey! We're doing Russian dancing up here right now. We got Stephen and Michael Kline, Twin Face Kline. And how'd you come up with the name?
Well, our last name is Kline. We're twins, and we have a similar face.
Facial features. And
So
it's kind of
So
it kind of wrote
It
itself.
was just there.
Yeah, at first we were going the psychedelic
up.
route, like the breakfast committee hallucinogenic parade, but that didn't really flow. So Twin Face
It's hard to
Climb.
put on the business card, too.
Yeah, a
And
little long.
so which one is Michael and which one is
I'm
Stephen?
Michael.
You're Michael. And is one, who's the older?
Stephen is 10 minutes older.
That's older.
And you decided to lay around just another 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think the late 70s, I think the doctor took a cigarette break
Something like
in
that.
between.
But those days, even the moms were taking cigarette
Yeah.
breaks. Yeah. Have a little cocktail and a smoke in between.
Push out a
kids.
kid.
Yeah.
Push out a baby.
For a healthy baby.
Twin Face Kline, Stephen and Michael will be performing at Rock for Love. It's September 5th through the 7th. You go to the Church Health Center website. Church Health Center, is it churchhealthcenter.org?
.org.
And they've got the whole schedule of events. You can buy your tickets. It gets bigger and bigger every year. And,
It's
and,
the
and
eighth
some-
There's one auction. They got some cool stuff on there.
And a lot of these events will sell out, so which is what we want to do, is sell the whole thing out, because the proceeds all go back to the Church Health Center.
Yes.
And the reason all these musicians donate their time and effort is because the Church Health Center is the source for health care for all these folks who otherwise wouldn't have anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I know everybody was hoping that the Affordable Health Care Act would, come in and fill the gap. But as we've all learned since then, thank goodness for the Church Health Center.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried that
more
Obamacare.
than
They
ever.
didn't want me, apparently. I filled out the form and everything. And it just
Did you not make enough, or did you make too much?
I don't want to get into my personal finances, but Church Health Center is a better route for a guy like me.
It works for everybody.
Everybody.
You got another song for us?
Yeah, we'll sing one more. This song is it's another anthem of ours. It's called Weapons Save Each Other. It's alright. All we're asking for is love. A mild emergency tonight. Wear your hug like a shiny soldier's glove. A new sense of urgency and fright. All the arrows say we must point another way today. The sky is clear, we must be in trouble or with fear. It's alright, never a need to show fright. Weapons save each other. Feed us space. Do you think about mistakes? A red hot and white and blue up next. Where it starts, a firestorm with unity, cross-brewed and guaranteed to be fresh. All the arrows say we must point another way today. The sky is clear, we must be in trouble or with fear. It's alright, never a need to show fright. Weapons save each other. Everybody now. All the arrows say we must point another way today. The sky is clear, we must be in trouble or have fear. It's alright, never a need to show fright. Weapons save each other.
All right. Steve Martin has gone back out on the road with his bluegrass
Yeah,
band.
he's an amazing banjo player.
In which he started out. That's how he started out. The first time most of us saw him was he was playing. He had the banjo and then incorporated into his act, which was
With the arrow. In
the
his
arrow. And he started. I think he started out working at Disney World, just
like
with
that.
kind of walking around the grounds, singing and stuff, and then parted that into a great movie career, and it's a very good actor, but. He's back out on the road, and I read an interview with him, and he said, there's still nothing like performing before a live audience. Yeah. And you can do a movie, but it's long, drawn out, and, it's great when it's done, but the making of it's a real pain. Yeah. But the immediate response from an audience.
That immediacy, that energy
That y'all share. Create that energy.
When people see you for the first time, and how long does it take them to start getting you?
I don't know. There's always like a couple of people that get it right away, but it takes other people a little longer to kind of get what we're going for.
Because we kind of always been in our own little world. But,
Well, because the way I write my news stories, I always put things in it, and I don't explain it. I feel like that the people that are supposed to get it are going to get it.
Yeah, exactly. All you care about is...
And the ones that don't get it, they're just sitting there going, oh, it's a story about a little boy, okay.
Not for them.
And so the people that don't get your stuff, they're just listening to music going, oh, that's a snappy little tune.
Yeah, exactly. We hope at least they'll like the melodies.
And then the ones actually listening to the words and the wit that goes into it.
Because we played the Rock and Romp one year for the Center for Southern Folklore because they thought we were a kids band, because our songs are kind of catchy.
Kids always love
the lyrics. They're not really kids songs, but we just like that Beatles.
But if you think about it, look how many shows on television or you think they're kiddie shows like Beavis and Butthead, but the writing is really very adult and very dark, deep, even though it's all of that. And so, do you guys go into the deep and subversive?
Yeah, we do that. We have a podcast called Twin Face Kline, and that's like where we have a band called the Community Bubble. That's our main band, and it's like very serious music. Twin Face Kline, and you can get it on. It's on iTunes and it's all on YouTube. And Shut Up and Listen is a podcast network. It's on SUALnetwork.com, and that's like where our like surrealism is, like our music and our comedy kind of meet.
And there's some other Memphis comics that have podcasts on there.
The internet has been an incredible thing for the entertainment world because the people before couldn't get a venue. They had to stand in line to try to get it on stage someplace. And now you get on stage and you steer everybody, drive them to your podcast, to your website, to your Facebook, and you're communicating. I remember when the last restaurant I had, it was like there'd be a band there that was good, and there was nobody there. And 20 minutes later, the place was packed because somebody put it out on Facebook, or tweeter it and say, hey, this is where this band is tonight. And boom, they were there. And I go, these young people, I don't know.
Kids, but you still have to go the old-fashioned route and make flyers and things like that.
It is amazing. I mean, that still works as well.
But if you do both, because I used to work at a theater on Beale Street, and kids would be like, "Oh, 300 people said they were going to come on this event page," and then like 10 people show up. Like you can't depend solely on.
Well, no,
that does help a lot.
But it does help a lot.
Memphis is the worst RSVP town in the world.
I've never seen anything like it.
It's Memphis is the kind of town where everybody has good intentions. Man, I'm going to be there. I'm going to support you. But something came up.
They love to tell you why they couldn't be there.
Yeah. And then you go, how come you weren't there? You didn't see me? There were 3 people there, man. Oh, I was almost there.
I'm lucky to be alive right now, though.
Let me tell you what happened.
You're dead to me.
You want to do another one?
I guess we could.
I don't know. We'll wipe out your entire inventory.
Let's see here. I'll just play a little bit of this one. We were working on this thing about my neighbor's cat. The neighbor's cat doesn't come to me anymore when I'm on my porch. Suppose if I were a greater man, your visits might get too much that I can't understand at all. The neighbor's cat doesn't follow me anymore when I'm on my route. Suppose if I were a faster throw to a city that does not know what my aim is about at all. And then a moment appears from behind the clouds, and out of nowhere the future seems so loud. The future seems so loud now. And then the trumpet comes in, right? All right. You always hear the arrangement in your head, when you're playing the guitar.
And I do that because I put a lot of music in my stories, and I was like, oh, I know a perfect song for this. And so it's the creative process. Well, I enjoy you guys. I think you're.
I like it. Thank you for having us.
Fun. They're going to be at Rock for Love September 5th to the 7th, but they'll also. They've got an event at the High Tone September 2nd before that. And where are you going to be this weekend? Let's plug that. You any place this weekend?
This weekend I'll be working. And
so where's your regular job?
Oh, I'm kind of I work at Bluefin on Main Street.
Sure.
Do Expo. I do Expo Main Street. We got the best sushi in town, right, guys?
I got a thing at the High Tone Saturday. What is that show?
It's our friend Josh McClain who's hosting one of the events for Rock for Love. He's hosting the High Tone event on Friday the 5th.
Is the High Tone still the place that was right there at Overton Park? It's not.
It moved.
And where are they now?
It's at, on Cleveland.
It's on Cross.
By the Crosstown Art.
Okay, yeah. Is it kind of like down that side street?
Yeah.
It's like, or is it on Cleveland? Okay, because there's another club that's right around the corner that's over there across from Crosstown. But there's that whole area. Things are popping up all over the place over there.
You got a Purtles.
You got the Green Line right there. You got Jack Purtle's Chicken right there.
But you got Purtles, you got everything, baby.
Exactly.
That's
really
it.
all you need.
All right, the Twin Face Kline. Thank you, guys. I enjoyed meeting you. And come out and see him. I'll be seeing you at one of the events at the Rock for Love.
Yeah.
All right, so get out and check them out, man. You guys stay cool out there. It's hot.
Oh, yes.
All right, we'll be back right after traffic. Stay with us.